have had black men ask me to say very derogatory things in bed. Yeah. So part of it is not that white women are fetishizing black men. It's like the opposite. And I feel like this isn't being talked about, and I don't want to get any hate for this, guys, because this is my personal experience, but I've had more black men than not mention race in our relationship as like a I don't know. I don't even know if that's like the right way to describe it. But there are some black men in this world that I think like I don't know if they want to reenact. I don't know if it's like a power trip of like, I don't know, but I just feel like that piece is important to this puzzle. As a white girl.
All right, guys, I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm looking at her a little funny, because why do you keep encountering men that are talking like this? Because let me tell you something. Like I said, I don't know if it's because I'm triracial. I don't know if it's because I've always been very vocal about what I believe in, especially like the first day when it comes to like people I'm with. But I have never encountered this kind of no. In bed, girl, you were not seeing the red flags in before then? What? And then I want to ask her, like, if a black man is telling you, oh, I want you to have my black baby, or oh, like saying some derogatory things, do you stop or do you continue? I've had black men try to talk to me about black women, and I'm like, no, that's not what we're gonna do. You know, if I ever hear anything like slightly, no, and I be out. Because no, only encounter a black man ever say something about a black woman like twice, and do I look like I'm with them? No. Like, heck no. And at the same time, the conversations I'm having with the people I date is just about politics, spirituality, you know, just basic things. I don't know. We're not talking about have my black baby. No. What? I think if somebody is self-hating, they're gonna find someone who is going to validate them. Now, when it comes to fetishization, yeah, I believe that black men do fetishize white women, and white women do fetishize black men. That's obvious. I feel like when it comes to fetishization, I feel like people just fetishize one another. I worked in the club industry, baby. Trust me. It's all sorts of things. Like, men will fetishize you just because of your feet. Like, it's weird. Like, oh my God. But when it comes to you as a woman and you accepting certain things, no. Like, for example, I don't go around talking about I'm a spicy Latina. Heck no. I don't talk like that. I barely use the word Latina already as it is, because already that word is already so fetishized that I hate that. I don't like that's why I call myself a Latin American woman. I don't call myself a Latina, no. Because I just feel like our women have been so fetishized into this that people are like, oh, spicy, fiery, shut the fuck up. Like, get away from me. This is not how, no. You know, majority of my friends have been black, and I have had Latinos be my friend too, because, you know, like I said, I was only raised around black people and white people, and so when there were those few Latinos, we stuck together, baby. I have always dove into history, into the spirituality, into the culture to understand a lot, and it's just I have very meaningful relationship with people. I have people in my life that are super, you know, they just love to have deep, meaningful conversations with me. They're not having these types of conversations. You know, the black people around me that I have been with, they love being black. They love, you know, black power. They love black people. They don't talk like this around me. I don't experience this kind of thing. And I think it's a little weird that you do as a woman, and you say that you keep encountering this, especially in the bed. That's just weird, baby. That's just weird. You know, when I was in the club, I had met a black man who had told me that he had gotten married to this white woman, and on his wedding night, the white woman's friend had called him the N-word. And he still continued to marry her, and then down the line he then wonders why she doesn't love him, why she isn't like affectionate to him, why she doesn't care about him. Maybe because you're not looking at the red flags, and you're not acknowledging, you're not having someone that actually loves you, that someone's caring for you. You know, if you as a black man and you encounter these kinds of women and you still stay with them, that's on you. Okay, that's on you. It's like, even with my friends, if I have heard Latin American people say the N-word, I'd be like, let's have a conversation about this, because why are we using this word when we're Latin American? Even I, as a transracial person, I don't say this word. I've had black people try to make me say this word. I'm like, no, like, y'all need to stop. Like, no, I don't say it out of respect. Like, no, I that's a really strong word. And I was like, no, baby, I don't, that's not in my culture. In Latin America, we don't say that kind of word. I'm negrita, I'm negra, yeah, the heck, but I'm not gonna be saying the other N-word. Heck no. Like I said, my point is, I have meaningful conversations with people, like, because they know who I am. They like to have meaningful conversations with me. I'm not an NPC, baby. I'm not a Sims character. With me, you're not gonna get, so like, what do you like to do? Like, yeah, no. And we live and we learn. If you do encounter certain people like that, you learn to not go around those kind of people. You learn, like, okay, this kind of person, if they say this kind of thing, let me not be near them. You know, like, it's just, you gotta learn who is respectful and who is not, who's respectful of themselves and who is not. It's just that simple.